Yes, hello, sir. Yes, this is the live viewing of Raider Reaction. Yes, sir. Line is to the right. Yes, ma'am. Hello. Nice to see you again as well. Yes, VIP is to the left. Yes, we will be letting VIP in first. What's your name, sir? I'll check to see if you're on the list. Yes, line is to the right. No, I apologize. You have to get on VIP much further in advance. No, you'll have to wait in line to the right. I apologize. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, full bar inside. Yes, correct. Please. Yes, don't. I understand. Doors will be opening soon. Please, no pushing. Line is to the right. Please, don't smoke that right by the door, please. We'll be opening the doors soon. Thank you for coming to another edition of the Raider Nation Report. Enjoy the show.
What's up, Raider Nation? I am the Commish, coming to you live, as always, from the friendly confines of Hardcore Challenge Live Studios. And just where is that, might you ask? Well, let me give you some simple directions, shall we? We're still down the street, just past that house with the boarded up windows. Make sure you stop at the corner and ask our man Joe. He's a gentleman, he's a scholar. But man, that man's got mouths to feed. Slip him what you should. He's going to point you in the right direction. He's going to tell you to take a left and then a right. And as you find yourself strolling down the street, minding your own goddamn business, you're going to pass this deep, dark alley to your immediate right. And as you pass this deep, dark alley, this cool breeze is going to hit you, and it's going to chill you right to your skeletal core. And you're going to find yourself asking, was that the autumn wind? Oh, you goddamn right. Should you venture down that deep, dark alley? Well, of course you should. Because what you're going to find at the end is a very, very special little place that a select few members of the Raider Nation who stray to the dark side like to call deep behind the enemy line. This is the Raider Nation Report on Raider Reaction, as it is every damn Tuesday. With yours truly, the Commish. Solid 60 minutes of everything silver and black, and oh my god, do we got a lot to get into this week. It's getting so close. Every time you turn on NFL Network, every time you turn on ESPN, every time you turn on Sirius fucking XM Radio, whatever the fucking name of it is this week. Anytime you turn on anything, what's jammed in their mouth? The silver and black. They have to talk about the Raiders. It's not that they want to. They have to, because the franchise has dictated that they are on a level now that they demand the silver and black's in your fucking mouth. every talking head. It's a beautiful time, man. We are on the cusp of an amazing season. An amazing season. There's going to be bumps in the road. There's going to be some growing pains, but I got a feeling that the end of this season and what this season is bringing is going to be just something absolutely amazing, and something Raider Nation's been waiting for a long time. There's going to be a level of success achieved at the end of this season. Whether it's just a playoff win, there will be more success achieved this season than the previous season, and the continued rise of this franchise, the return to greatness, will continue. I'm so fucking excited for this season, man. Let's get into this show. That's enough fucking foreplay. We got Good retires. We got to talk about O-line depth because the retirement of Denzel Good means we got to talk about that. Become a subscriber. We're going to talk about that shit again. Running backs. Used car talk. XFL in Vegas? Dark side news. Mad Max Crosby, fan of the week. We got one. Madden League Fight Night has returned. New fights this Saturday. We had a live re-air last night. If you haven't checked it out, you gotta check that shit out. It's pretty damn good. Wasn't bad. I got do say so myself. And then of course, we'll wrap it all up with the WTF.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Of course. Don't question me. All right. Let's get into it. Thank you, each and every damn one of you. Joseph, James, Robert Paul, Big Game James, Michael. Fucking, who else we got in here? Lines, Chad, everybody. Daryl, what's up? What's up, everybody, man? Thank you all for joining me, each and every damn one of you on all the platforms. You guys watching over on YouTube, thank you all as well. You guys are all the shit. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. That's enough of the foreplay. We have warmed the oven. It's time. It's time to talk this, man. I gotta say, I'm usually not shocked by a lot of things this time of the season. The AB bullshit shocked me a few seasons ago. That was, we were literally, me and my son, on our way to the airport to get on a plane to fly out for the fucking home opener at Monday Night Football game when Antonio Brown was supposed to make his debut, and we were stopping to buy my son a jersey, an Antonio Brown jersey, before we got on the plane to fly out. And I get the fucking buzzer in my pocket, and I'm looking, I'm like, whoa, hey buddy, put that back on the shelf. We just released that fucking clown. It was literally that close. That was probably the last time I'd been this shocked about a move. The guy's 31 years old, Denzel Good. You see him behind me there, big number 71, and has been a Swiss Army knife at points over the past for this offensive line, and I thought he was going to play a huge part. It's unfortunate because the only thing that I can think of is his health, man. He had ACL surgery. He's a big guy. That means he's not got the trunks under him, man. He's not got the trunks under him. I saw that Chad, he took a pay cut. It wasn't that long ago, within the last week. He'd already took a pay cut contract. He's trying to work through things, and it's just unfortunate. It's just unfortunate. You know, maybe there's a chance in the future that he can come back, but, you know, he's made good money in the National Football League, and it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate to see a guy that you knew was going to play a big part in this season, that wanted to play a big part in this season, that was going to be, had the possibility of playing so many different positions that could help you out through injuries, and just a shocking blow. And I know if this late into training camp and had to announce that, you know that had to be a hard one for Denzel Good to have to step away. You know he was trying so hard. If it's this late into camp and you're starting into the flow of the 2022 season and you're still trying to get back, you know how much it meant to this guy. Just by when the news was announced. That sucks, man. Sucks. But like Robert Paul says, and like Tina Turner says in the Terror Dome, only one man enters, one man leaves. So one steps out, somebody else steps in. This is how so many NFL players have gotten their shot. Somebody went down. Somebody's got to step in. Cotton seems to be one of the big names that looks to possibly benefit from this, and that's Lester Cotton. He was a guy who was with the team last year. He was on the depth chart, and it looks like he may be sliding into your right guard depth chart right out of the gate. He would be the one that, if you looked at the depth chart and you were plugging it in, our lads who follows all of the NFL depth charts. What's up, Eric? It's about time, man. It's about time. Our lads, I'll give them a shout out, man. OurLads.com. They follow all of the depth charts of all of the all the teams in the National Football League, and they are money, dude. I mean, they are up to date. They timestamp it from when they've changed the thing. They've got highlighted. They've got little nomenclatures behind all of the names to tell you when they're drafted, how they came. I can look at this thing. I could basically tell you the entire roster and everything about it in one snapshot and not even have to move the fucking screen. I keep that fucker up as a cheat sheet. Their website's legit. And so, maybe they'll throw me something back for a nice little plug. But yeah, their website is definitely legit. This is when they shine, is this time of the season. And the rest of the season, it's just a nice little cheat sheet for a roster. But this time of the season, it's nice because it's such a revolving door, and this is when it kind of shows. But when you're looking at that, they've got them kind of plugged in. John Simpson is your left guard. Now, there has been a story, and there have been rumors propped out of predictions of Parham possibly being your starting left guard. Now, if that's the case, that means he would bump John Simpson out. Now, would Simpson slide over then and be your starting right guard? Got a little possibilities there at the guard position. Andre James is locked in at your starting center. And, of course, we know Colton is your starting left tackle. He's ranked in the top 15 right now in tackles throughout the league. He's in the top half of the league. I think he's better than that. I think this guy's a top 10, possibly top 5 talent at his position. He is a solid, legit fucking left tackle. What's up, Bill? It's about damn time. Come on. What are you over there, watching the Angels lose or something? Come on. You got something better to do? But, fucking Rays lost tonight. Sons of bitches. The shit-ass Orioles, too. Piss me off. Let's listen to that on the way home. Damn it. What's up, Raymond? Look at I got all the OGs showing up tonight. What's up, Raymond? But Alex Leatherwood really has to step into the right tackle fucking boots, man. He's got to be the guy. You got to fill those cleats. You've got to be the booking you were drafted to be, because you've got guys that are built to fill in at the guard position. Parham's a guard. He'll play center if he has to, but that's Andre James' position. You've got Parham at a guard. You've got Simpson that's going to work in as well, and you've got Cotton in the mix. Those are probably your best 3 at guard. Your tackles are locked up. Your center's locked up. So losing Denzel Good, it sucks, man, and it mostly sucks because of depth. And because he's a Swiss Army knife, like I've said before. He's the Swiss Army knife, or was the Swiss Army knife of this offensive line. Anybody that went down on any position, this guy had the fucking stones to step in and ball out as best he could. He'd step up to any challenge. He'd take on number 1 rushers. He'd do whatever he needed to do. I was a big fan of fucking Denzel Good. It's unfortunate, and it's a sad situation to see a guy at 31 years old have to step away because of injury. Because he's a big guy, and those tree trunks that hold him up and move him mean so much, man. And an ACL to a guy that size is so much. I mean, it's important to anybody. But to me and to him, it's a big difference. He's way bigger than me, man. And just to move that body around, just to walk that body around takes a lot. And it's just unfortunate. It's just unfortunate, man. So it was a shocker. I was shocked to see that. It was an absolute freaking shocker to me. It really, really was. Really was. If you haven't become a subscriber, you see a couple of the guys down there comment, and they got them cool subscriber badges. Be like the cool kids. Hit the button, man. Become a subscriber of Raider Reaction. The Reaction Shop raffles are returning first Thursday in September and the first Thursday of every month going forward all the way through the season. And you can only get in the raffle if you're a subscriber. Become a subscriber. Go check out the website. There's a whole page dedicated to subscribers telling you all the cool shit you're going to get. Basically, everything we got going forward. If you want to get in anything, you got to be a fucking subscriber. It's just the way it is. help support our mission to paint the world silver and black. We're a grassroots project here. Help us keep the fucking engine moving. We got midgets to feed, man. Midgets to feed. All right, moving on. Let's yeah, whatever. All right, moving on. That's right. Dion's a cool kid. He knows what's up. And Dion's won lots of prizes before. He knows it's a good thing to be a subscriber. I got a mad shipping going out on Monday, too. The Raider Reaction Madden League just wrapped up. So I've got all the flash prizes throughout the season I got to put together. I've got Robert Paul's fan packs going out, Chad's fan packs going out, and then the fan pack for the fan of the week this week will be going out on Monday, too. So I got a huge Raider Reaction shipping going out on Monday, man. It's like a fucking second job packing all this shit up. Fuck, I swear to God, man. Fucking... so much shit. I got shit going to fucking Canada, fucking we got Cali, we got Ohio, fucking all over the we got East Coast. I got shit all over the fucking planet going out. So, but that's awesome. And it was a good damn time. So you goodies are coming. The midgets are slow in here. Got to talk about running backs, man. You got to talk about running backs because I think running backs is one of the most intriguing positions on this team right now. I really do. There's a lot of conversation about Josh Jacobs. You know, obviously he didn't get the 5th year, and so there's a lot of conversation about Josh and how Josh is going to be used. Easy lines, easy. Let's settle down there. Settle down now. So there's a lot of conversation. Thank you, Bryson. Thank you. Appreciate it. That's because of you guys. Solid owners make for a good league. That's what makes our fantasy league the best, the pinnacle of fantasy football competition. It's not because I run it. It's because we have 31 amazing owners besides myself in there that make it awesome. It's all about the owners, man. It takes a while to get a good group of owners put together. It really does, to make a solid league of any kind. That's the hardest fucking task, is to get people that actually do what they say they're gonna fucking do. It's the biggest challenge in life, is to get people to do what they say they're gonna fucking do. It just is. But Josh Jacobs, he's still the number one. He's still the number one, and I don't question that. Don't question that. There's no doubt that Josh is the guy. But there's a guy that a lot of people seem to forget about, and it's crazy to me. And it's because their last vision, and the only vision that they really have of Kenyon Drake in silver and black, is this. It's of him being taken off the field. And it's unfortunate because Kenyon Drake comes in. This was a guy who put up amazing stats, man. He was a guy who was getting better and better. In 2019, he had 8 touchdowns. 2020, he had 10. He was right at 1,000 yards, 955 in 2020, 817 in 2019, and that was with 2 different teams. And he still almost put up 1,000 yards. The guy has amazing hands out of the backfield, and if you've ever watched a Josh McDaniels offense, James White, a laundry list of others before that, Dion Lewis, I mean, it just fucking goes on and on and on and on. They plug and play. They plug and play running backs out of the backfield that can catch and move the ball. Jacobs is going to get the fucking toting the rock, the bulk of toting the rock. But I think Kenyon Drake is going to play a huge part in catching the ball out of the backfield and being an extra dynamic weapon in this offense. Now, there are still young studs on this team that have been added in as well, like Zamir White. And we've talked before that Josh McDaniels has a tendency in the past. Now, whether that was Bill Belichick as much as it was McDaniel, but they had a tendency to sometimes redshirt young running backs in the New England offense, in the New England roster, to kind of let them acclimate for a season and then plug them in, because there's a possibility that they're planning to run the fucking legs off of Josh Jacobs this year and to see if he's got any juice left to fucking squeeze when you get to the end, because he may not, is what they're thinking. They're going to run this guy into the ground. I fully believe that is what you're about to get this season. I don't think that not taking the 5th year out means, hey, they don't think Josh is important. I think they think Josh is amazingly important for this year. But I don't think they're looking at Josh beyond this year. Not this regime. This regime is disposable as when it comes to running backs. They dispose of them. They'll use them and then get another one. And then use them and get another one. And that may be what they're going to do with Josh Jacobs. They've had success doing that before. So, I don't know about Josh. And you've got Kenyon Drake, like I said, who's going to be, I believe, a huge part in this offense. You've got Bolden, who they brought over from New England, who knows this offense, who's very familiar. You got Zeus. Not sure if Zeus the heir apparent to Josh Jacobs? Possibly. Does he catch a red shirt? You got Amir Abdallah, who had so much hype years ago. But he's a veteran running back. He knows how to get plugged in. And then you got Brittain Brown, who is really sitting completely at the end of everybody to me. He's the one to make the hardest argument for. He would absolutely have to come out and shine. And how you shine at the absolute bottom of the depth chart as a running back in training camp, that ain't easy to do. So I don't think he makes it, but he could make the practice squad because undrafted, he's so deep that I don't think he was probably on too many people's charts. So he could fly under the radar as a guy who didn't get a lot of snaps, doesn't get a lot of action in preseason, and you may be able to hide him on your practice squad for a season. I don't think they keep more than 4 at running back. That's Jacobs. That's Drake. I think Bolden gets in because he's familiar with the system. I think there's a reason they brought him over. And then it's kind of a toss-up. Zamir, I think it's Zeus. I think Zeus is the guy they're going to keep. I think Amir Abdallah maybe ass out, booty stinking, just because there's so many running backs in the room right now. You can't keep them all, man. You can't keep them all. You just can't. You just can't. You just can't. Jalen, I haven't heard shit about Jalen Richard. Somebody, you brought that up. What's up, Jukebox? Long time no see, brother. I saw somebody bring up Jalen the other day. Jalen's been out there, and he can, I got a lot of love for Jalen. He was with the team for a long time. And we've been having this conversation about Jalen Richard. What's up, Carl? We've been having this. We don't. I'm sorry. Yes, to answer shortly. No, we don't have Jalen. But Jalen's not been picked up by anybody else. I haven't heard any news about Jalen, and which is unfortunate because that guy is steady, man. That's Steady Eddie right there. That dude is. We've been talking about him since 2017. Whether you keep him or D-Wash, when he beat out D-Wash, he stuck around. D-Wash fell by the wayside. It's unfortunate if he doesn't get picked up. I know why he's not on this team. You'd seen the ceiling of what Jalen Richard can bring you, and they're trying to somebody that can be beyond that. They're hoping Kenyon Drake can be what Jalen Richard was and more. That's what they're looking for. So I understand why Jalen Richard isn't there anymore. Because he had several seasons to continue to ratchet his game up. And he'd kind of ceilinged. And that was just what he was always going to be. But he was consistent. But yeah, he just kind of fucking vanished. Like a fucking fart in the wind. Alright, moving on. That's enough for running backs. We squeezed the shit out of that. It's time. It's that time, ladies and gentlemen. It's that time for your favorite segment of the show every week. We got to get into it I'm going to keep this in the goddamn show all fucking season. It's the weekly edition of Used Car Talk. We got to get into it. At season 8, You can't be nothing but a used car. I'm sorry. It's not derogatory. It's just it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into it. Used car talk. Josh McDaniel has him watching video of Steph Curry because he believes Steph Curry's pump fake is so deadly that Derek Carr could implement that into his game this season. I like the fact that you're thinking outside the box. When you've got a guy going into this type of a season of his career, longevity-wise, you need to keep it fresh. You need to keep him thinking. You need to keep him looking at his craft in different angles. And so I like this. I think it's ingenious and it's inventive. Whether it turns out to do anything, who knows? But you've got to try and bring the fire out of a guy still. Now, it looks like he's got the fire. Because as you see the presser that we showed the clip of on Raider Reaction, read on our TikTok, read it everywhere. We're snapping at Paul, putting Paul in line, telling him to back the truck up there a little. You need to pump the brakes. He's getting he's got a little fire in him. DC, I think he's like the rest of Raider Nation right now, man. I think the start of this season for the Silver and Black cannot get here fast enough. It cannot get here fast enough. There's just so much hype there. And now, like I said earlier in the foreplay, man, you can't turn on a show, you can't turn on a fucking sports talk radio show without somebody, one of the talking fucking heads or the talking mouths, talking about the Silver and Black, having it shoved straight in their fucking pie hole. You are forced to talk about this franchise. And what happens now, that means you're getting extra questioned, they're trying to dump extra pressure on you. They're trying to make it more than it really is. You just got to come out with the same mentality you've always had. And that's what Derek Carr needs to do. And I think that's ultimately what Derek Carr is going to do, is come out and do what he does. He is the consummate professional. He told that guy to shut the fuck up in as nice a way as he possibly could. That he could still look himself in the fucking mirror when he walked away from that press conference. He is as nice a guy as he can possibly be. And he told that guy to go fuck himself in as nice a possible way as he possibly could. And I loved it. If that's the best go fuck yourself that you got, DC, fuck it, I'll take it. Because I understand what you meant. You wanted to tell him to go fuck himself. You just couldn't. But I'll take it. I can read between the lines. I can see a subliminal go fuck yourself when I see it. And I loved you for it. I like to see that fire. It was great. I know that's your go fuck yourself. And I'm okay with that. I've learned to accept that over the years. And that's the type of fire I need to see going into this season. I love it. I'm so excited, man. I'm so excited. This is... I was excited coming into the 17 season, but I don't think I was this excited. Because now I know the type of quarterback that Derek Carr is. And I know what he can do with the tools that he's been given. And this team's loaded, man. I mean, just step back and look at the offense. It's fucking loaded. Loaded. You literally have guys fighting to get on this wide receiver depth chart. You have guys fighting to get on this running back depth chart. You have guys fighting to get on this tight end depth chart. Because the tops are amazing. Devontae Adams, arguably, and easily, arguably, one of the best at his position in the league. Arguably the best. Josh Jacobs, one of the best in the league at breaking tackles, yardage after contact in the league, and has been since he's came in the league. He's healthy. You got a solid fullback in front of him in Johnson as well. Darren Waller, all-world tight end. Top 3 in his position in the NFL. Hunter Renfrow, best slot receiver in the league, hands down. And then you got depth behind that. You got Hollins. You got Johnson, Demarcus Robinson, Keelan Cole, excuse me. It's young guys, Stoner, VC, Turner, Zuber, Hall, who are trying to make it. Wide receivers deep. Fucking 11 guys on the wide receiver depth chart right now. Stupid deep. O-line, I still think O-line's fine, even without Denzel Good. You've got the depth at guard. Your tackles are set. Your center's set. You just got to get 2 solid guards, and I still think they're going to be fine. I still think this offensive line's going to shock people this season. This team's loaded on offense, man. And that's not even looking at the defensive side of the ball and what they've added and done on defense. You got to talk about this team. Because they're going to be that goddamn good this year. They're going to be that goddamn good. We got to talk about it. Feeder League number 2 has popped up. The Rock. If you fucking smell what The Rock is fucking cooking. Well, what The Rock is cooking is, what is this? XFL 2.5? We already had XFL 2.0, and that went down the toilet. So now it's coming back, and now they've taken the team out of Tampa, shoved a team over in Orlando. They've taken team out of New York and New Jersey. They don't even have a team in Cali. So you've taken the two largest metropolitan areas in the entire country to the largest populated states in the entire country. Don't even have a fucking team in your league. This is a great fucking start. So they move things around. So now you got what do you even got here? You got a team in St. Louis. Anthony Becht is going to coach the team in St. Louis. Terrell Buckley is going to coach the team in Orlando. Reggie Barlow's coaching a DC team. Jim Haslett's coaching a Seattle team. You've got a team, where the fuck else? You got somewhere in Seattle. But they added a Vegas team. They added a fucking Vegas team, man. Where are these guys going to play? I'm just curious. The coach you may be familiar with is Rod Woodson. Rod Woodson's going to be the coach, which, hey, Rod's getting a shot at a head coaching job, and this is a way to step in. It's a way to step in and possibly get your foot in the door as being considered for some head coaching positions. If he's come in and he's successful coaching the Las Vegas, whatever the fuck they're going to be, the Las Vegas Jokers, whatever. We'll go with Jokers for now. The Las Vegas Jokers. If he's coaching the Las Vegas Jokers and, they're successful, I mean, it could be a good platform for Rod. So, hey, good ups for him for getting the job. But Rod is going to lean and leverage in every possibility in every way, shape, and form he can in the ear of Mark Davis to try to get their ass into Allegiant Stadium. That's got to be an end game. And that might be possibly the reason Rod was hired, or possibly a little bit of the reason Rod was stuck as the coach in Las Vegas, because he may have an end to get them into Allegiant Stadium, which The Rock wants to get his ass into. He wants to get inside there. He don't want to be a fucking Sam Boyd playing, old UNLV fucking stadium or something like that, which is really realistically where they should probably end up. Because if you tried to stick that shit product inside of this beautiful fucking gorgeous ass stadium, dude, I've been to an XFL game. It was literally the worst fucking organized football game I'd ever watched in my life. It was terrible. There were no fans in the stands. There will be nobody in those seats. It will look horrible in that big ass fucking dome, man. It will look horrible. He was a defensive back coach, yes, back in the day. Rod's been a coach for the Raiders. But, man, they just can't. They can't. I don't want to see the XFL in Allegiant. Don't stain it. Don't stain it. You can't have spring feeder league football in there. I'm just dead set against it. You can't have it. No. Your feeder league football to some little fucking soccer stadium or some, that holds like 5 to 10,000 people. That's where you need to be so it looks like you actually have a fan base. It's starting in 2023. Next year, man. It's back next fucking spring. It's coming back. XFL 2.5, I guess. They just announced it, the teams. Here within the last day or two, the cities and sites that are actually getting the teams. Yeah, they had the Tampa Bay Vipers, so they pulled it. They don't have a team in Tampa anymore. They've shoved them over to Orlando, so they don't even know if they're going to be the Vipers or what the fuck they're going to be now. So how do you bring the league back? You bring teams, you stick them in cities, and then you come back a year or two later, and you've now taken them out. It's just the whole thing's just a shit show. Just. Man, I tell you, fuck that noise. Check out RaiderReaction.com if you haven't checked it out yet. We've been making big improvements to the website. We continue to improve it week by week. We're adding new things all the time, so make sure you check it out. Add it to your social media strolling list as you're strolling along, doing your business, strolling on your phone, whatever you're doing. Add us to your stop list. But while you're there, scroll to the bottom of any page, throw your email address in there, and hit submit. So you're added to the Dark Side newsletter. Comes out the first of every month. Just gives you a little quick snapshot of everything we've got planned for you, Silver and Black related, over the next 30 days. So if you haven't done it yet, go to the website, check that shit out, and throw your email address in there so you can. And then we got goodies coming out. I'm gonna send out little mid-month goodies to everybody who's on the subscriber list too. Like, hey, respond to this. There's a little coupon to get a free little Raider Reaction goodie, new bracelet, new whatever. I got plans. I've got so many irons in the fire. I can only dump them out one to two a week over the course of getting ready for this fucking season, man. I've got so much. I got fantasy leagues getting ready to kick off. I've got a new fantasy league I'm trying to get going. So much going on. But yes. Check that out, man. Check that out. The website is coming around. It's coming around. I just wanted to talk about this guy for a second. No real reason. Mad Max Crosby's he's amazing. He's one of the new young talents of the National Football League. I just had the pleasure of actually putting his autographed Color Rush jersey on my wall. I just got that framed and hung up on the wall right next to my Jack Tatum. Couple defensive stars, one legend and one legend in the making. I think it was an injustice. I think it was completely disrespectful what Madden did to Mad Max Crosby in the ratings. I don't think they acknowledged Mad Max for the player that he is and the rising player that he is. I think they missed the mark. I think they missed the possibility to showcase a young talent in the league, a young rising talent who's going to be a new star in this league in the next year or two. I mean, this was a guy who was on the list of Defensive Rookie of the Year when he busted in 2019. He was an All-Pro last year as well as a Pro Bowler. This guy is the real fucking deal, man. He's got 25 sacks already. His quarterback pressures and quarterback hits are through the roof. Those pressures need to become more sacks this year, which I believe they will. Mad Max is the real deal, man. And the addition of Chandler Jones on the other side, you see how much better he was with Yannick Ngakoue last year. Well, now you got Yannick Ngakoue ratcheted up a couple levels in Chandler Jones. And having him on the other side is going to open up so much more for Mad Max Crosby. I think he has an amazing year, and I think he is one of the new rising talents in this league. And I believe Raider Nation recognizes it. I believe most of the members of the AFC West recognize it. However, I don't think the league as a whole recognizes the talent that Mad Max is, and I do believe by the end of this season, he will be a household name on the defensive side of the ball. I said it before. I'm on record. I believe he will be a 90 in Madden by the end of the first month. I believe his play and his statistics will force an update, and by the end, at 4 games in, he's going to be in the first major update, and his rating will be pushed up. I believe you're going to see that he's not an 87. That he is the real deal. He is one of the future stars on the defensive side of the ball, and will be a candidate for Defensive Player of the Year over the next couple seasons. I firmly believe it. I think this guy is fucking legit, man. I watch coaches tape. I watch the condensed games. I watch probably more tape than most people do because of what I do as a hobby. And during the season, I like to be very, very educated. I do not like to come on here and not know what the fuck I am talking about. As soon as the All-22s are out, I'm watching that shit. Just like every other fucking talking head. They get paid a lot more than me, but that doesn't mean I want to be any fucking less on my game than they are. I watch all that shit and I watch everything I can. And Mad Max and the things he does and the attention he draws from offensive lines and tight ends and running backs chipping him and the attention he draws. It's amazing. It's amazing. Go watch those fucking Bengal game that ended the season. Go watch that shit, man. They held that motherfucker all goddamn game, man. It was a goddamn crime. The lack of flags that were called against Mad Max Crosby down the stretch of this season. Why didn't he get as many sacks? Because he's fucking held all the time. All the time. You'd be amazed, man. You would be fucking amazed if you watched the tape and went back and watched and just watched Mad Max. How much he's abused and how much yellow comes out. It's some straight up fucking bullshit. It's that time of the show, ladies and gentlemen of Raider Nation. Thank you for joining me. Each and every damn one of you, man. You guys are the shit. I appreciate you all. Each and every damn one of you. I want you all of you, to be fan of the week at one point in this season. And all you have to do is nominate yourself. I do not nominate the fan of the week. It is entirely up to you. This is one of the only contests in the history of any fucking TV, radio, where you just nominate yourself and you win. I tell you how to win, and all you got to do is do what I tell you, and you will win. It's that fucking simple. It's literally the easiest fucking thing. All you got to do, send me a picture of you rocking your silver and black, and say, Commish, I'm the fucking fan of the week. Look at me rocking my fucking badass fucking Raider gear. And I'm not going to argue with you. I'm going to be like, yeah, damn, man, you're fire. Look at you. You are the fan of the week this week. Because I recognize the names of everybody who comments on any fucking thing. We see you in the notifications. I see you in the shows. Even if I don't have time to stop and say hi to every fucking name that I see pop in, I see your names. So I know who supports Raider Reaction and who doesn't. So if you're going to nominate yourself for fan of the week, I got you. Because you are our fan of the week. Look at this guy right here, rocking his DC4 jersey, Lake Tahoe. Our fan of the week, Joseph Cherry Morales. It's our fan of the week. He's been a subscriber. He needs to be a subscriber again. I don't believe he's a subscriber right now, but he has subscribed in the past. He's a member of our Dark Side group. He's always here watching the shows. He's one of our faithful YouTube watchers. He's over there on YouTube watching a lot. And he is our fan of the week this week, man. Joseph, send me your address to Raider Reaction. Send it to the same place you sent me your fan of the week nomination. And I will get you some stuff out. I want to get your stuff out on the shipping at the first of the week with all of the other stuff for the Madden League and everything else. So if you can get me your address here in the next couple days, I'll get you out with them. I appreciate your support at Raider Reaction, as I appreciate everybody's support. Man, without Raider Nation, we're literally, I'm just some asshole here talking to the fucking wall without you guys. So I appreciate you being here. I appreciate your support. And thank you, my brother. Thank you. I appreciate it. And congratulations. You are the fan of the week.
Thanks, bro.
All right. All right. Let's get back at it. Let's finish strong. Gotta finish strong. Gotta finish strong. All right. So much for fan of the week. Let's see here. We'll do that. Yeah. Fan of the week, man. I love fan of the week. Make sure. I need one for next week. I don't have one queued up for next week. So if you want to be fan of the week, man, send it in. Send it in. Send it in. Get yourself in, man. Madden, our Madden League wrapped up Monday night. It is pinned at the top of our page right now as our Raider Reaction offseason Madden Challenge Super Bowl. Our defending champ, Richard, who's undefeated in multiple seasons in Raider Reaction competition, a tournament that we had one year. He's won so much autograph swag, and he won our autographed Fred Biletnikoff jersey. Andrew was our MVP owner. He won the autographed Jonathan Abram jersey. Congrats to both. But Richard is our defending champion. He will be the Raiders going into our 2023 PlayStation Offseason Madden Challenge League. If you're interested in getting in that league, send us your information when the season starts to wrap up and we get ready for the off-season league. About the last month of the season, man, we start to plug in owners and add them into the chat and get ready. About March 1st is when the league kicks off. If you're interested in getting in next year's, get your name in now, man. It's never too soon. We ain't going nowhere, and we're going to save your information, and we'll hit you up when it comes back around. But that's done, and also, we've been hyping it up. For months and months and months, we've been playing the classic Raider Reaction Saturday Night Fights, counting down from 1 to 24, and we unveiled the brand new Raider Reaction Saturday Night Fights 25 this Saturday night. We re-aired it live Monday night. I think I'm going to do that for the next few weeks as we build up for these new fight nights that we've got, just to put some extra eyeballs on them. So I'll probably do a live re-airs on Monday night until we get El Pirata back with his Monday night show, which will be coming back very, very soon. He's just a busy guy with baseball and kids and family, but he ain't going nowhere. Right the ship, we'll be back. But until then, I think I might do that just to a little blood on your Monday night too. Never hurt nobody. But live every Saturday night, and I've got there's good ones. There's good ones for this week. Don't miss it, man. 26 this weekend. All right. Where are we at here? Hey, Rasputin. We need a time check. Where we at? All right. We're running good. We're running good. Running strong. Running lean. Dude, I love the fight nights, Robert Paul. I ain't gonna lie. They are the most fun thing they're one of the most fun things I do at Raider Reactions, putting those together. They're a blast. They're so much fun. Finding the fights. You got to find the fight that's just good. It's got to have a good start. It's got to have a good ending. You got to be able to see all the action. You got to have good camera work. You know, you got to have a clean finish of some kind. You know, so there's a lot of criteria that has to be met. You can't just be like, oh, you got to, no, you can't just go grab a fight. It's got to hit a whole checklist to be able to make it into Raider Reaction Saturday Night Fights. It's a lot of criteria to be made. Now, when you powerbomb a bitch through the concrete, that will usually get you in. Yes, every time. Oh, man. That's enough of that. It's that time. It's that time. It's that time, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta get something off my chest. Let's get into it. It's a little something we like to call the WTF. Now, I don't know if you happen to be keeping your eyes on TMZ, the local mug shots, or, you know, what's going on in that neck of the woods today. But, you know, a familiar face popped back up on the TMZ sports scene. Former #1 draft pick, Damon Arnett. The felon buddy with him and his buddy Henry Ruggs. What he's doing is nowhere on the level of the tragedy that Henry Ruggs caused, but this guy just can't get out of his fucking way. He was literally stopped by law enforcement for a suspended license, ticketed, checked the license of the guy in the past, put guy in fucking driver's seat, said, listen, man, you can't be driving, ticketed him and everything. Wasn't 4 hours later, motherfucker was caught again. Cops are like, is that the same motherfucker? Yep, that's the same motherfucker. Stopped him again. This time, he's got coke on him. I mean, you can't fucking make this shit up. How stupid do you have to be? You just got stopped for driving suspended. I'm not going to be driving literally 4 hours later with blow in my fucking pocket. I mean, there's being a criminal and there's just being flat out fucking stupid. That's just flat out fucking stupid. You got a motherfucker with you who's legal to drive. The cops just checked his license and ran it. He's good. Listen, homie, you're driving. I'll supply the blow. I mean, come on, man. Is it man, it just blows my mind. I did some dumb shit when I was young. But fuck, I would have been like, homie, I ain't driving again. Fuck that, at least not today. Not the same motherfucking day. Rolling dirty with blow. What are you, fucking retarded? Are you that much of a window licker? How the fuck did you get into Ohio? God damn. Oh, you were under Urban's watch, weren't you? Oh shit, that's how you got in. You got in on fucking Clown Show Hour. That's how you got in. You get on the fucking Aaron Hernandez pass. Fuck. Oh man. Ain't this another motherfucker under Urban's watch? Isn't it? Man. What the fuck? What the fuck? Flashing guns on fucking Instagram and TikTok. Man. What a hot fucking mess, man. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Oh. Damn wasted talent, man. Wasted talent. I got an autographed mini helmet over here. I got a fucking Arnett poster. I already took the Ruggs one down. I gotta take that one down now too, man. I gotta take that one down now too. I already took the Ruggs one down. I gotta peel that Arnett one down. My wife's like, where are you taking that? I was like, this was the dude that killed the chick. And she's like, oh yeah, we can't have that on the wall. I was like, fuck no. I gotta take this shit down. I can't believe it lasted this long. I just hadn't got around to peeling it off the wall yet. But they got Arnett right next to it because it's the 2 first-round picks. And I was like, Arnett's a fuckhead, but he didn't kill nobody. I'll leave him up there for now. But no, bad enough. I spent money for autographed memorabilia from that motherfucker. Damn! I got fucked. I straight got fucked on that. That's what happened. Just like that Tanner Muse. I got a Tanner Muse Raiders Chrome helmet, too. Yeah, you know Tanner Muse? He never played a fucking snap as a Raider. He was on IR for a year, though, so it counts, right? Once a Raider, always a Raider? I don't think that's how it works if you don't ever actually play a snap. But, man, thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for joining me. Got a lot to get into tonight. There's a lot going on. It's an exciting time right now. It ain't an exciting time right now for Damon Arnett, unfortunately. He got locked up and he lost his blow, so it's not exciting for him. But it's exciting for Raider Nation. The Jamarcus folder. He goes in the Jawalrus folder. We're going to foul your ass right behind Purple Drank. Uzi, drug charges, blow. Right there. There you go. We'll foul you right there, buddy. Oh, shit. Behind all the other ones. The McLean. How many others are in there? Barrett Robbins. Yeah, damn, this file's fucking deep. Oh, shit. Man, thank you all for joining me, man. Each and every damn one. What's up, Wesley? What's up? My Razorback brother. Dustin. Joseph. Everybody, man, thank you all. Sebastian Soto de Leon. What's up, man? Thank you all, man. Thank you guys for joining me. The numbers are growing. The numbers are growing. We are literally adding 100 people a week right now to the Facebook page that are following the page. Our fucking views are up. Our follows are up. Everything's got green arrows and it's pointing up all across the fucking page. The group is almost at 13,000 followers. The new Instagram's almost back up to 1,000 followers. Twitter's at about 3,000. About 2,200 on Twitter. Well, we're starting to climb back up again and gain a footprint again. So I appreciate each and every damn one of you, man. I really, really do. Without you guys, the diehards that supported Raider Reaction, we wouldn't be here. We would have fucking gave it up last year. But we are really only here and because of you guys. And so we've come back with a much different directive, man. We came back with a much different directive. And within another week or two, we'll be at 4,000 followers on the page. And it's going to pick up much more speed as the season starts. As y'all know, Raider Reaction gets cracking when the season starts. Post-game reactions, halftime shows, fucking pre-game shows. Old Prots is going to be doing our pre-game shows. We're going to be live on the scene for halftime shows. We've got extra editors that we've picked up to have you guys live at tailgates all over. We're going to have you fucking live on the scene at the LA kickoff season opener. We're going to take you live on the scene of the home opener for the Cardinals. We're going to have members of Raider Reaction at games all throughout the year to take you guys to shit that the other cameras don't ever show you. We want you to be part of Raider Nation because there are some people, man, that can't ever make it to a game for one reason or another. It's, health, finances, life. There's a lot of reasons, man. Not everybody can afford, not everybody has the ability. So our goal at Raider Reaction has always been to be that fucking side piece, to be that little appetizer to your NFL silver and black season, man. That's all we want to be. We just want to be a little garnish to it. But we want to be that garnish that you have to have with your main dish every fucking time. That's all we want to be. We just want to be your go-to piece of parsley. That's all, man. That's all we want to be. Man, thank you all for joining me. Until next time, man. Follow us on all your social media platforms. TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube. All that shit. Check us out on Facebook. Check out the website. Join the group. Everything. All that shit. Become a subscriber. Damn it. Be a subscriber. Come on. Be like the cool kids, everybody. Come on. Until next time, I am out. Peace, love, Raider Nation.